Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. I just remembered I never did a review. I have never done a review over the Elijah Craig 12-year small batch, old bottling. So this was, I think, the last label change before they went to the new bottle and the no age statement. This one says 12 years old on the back, whereas the one before this, I believe, said it on the front. And I think it had a darker label here. So this did get second place in the Dirty 30 Bourbon Blind Tasting. I didn't match it up against either Booker's or the other barrel strength, but I'm going to go ahead and call it second place. It's really just ABV content. It separates this one and the first place winner. So it's just so woody and oaky, and maybe some cereals, vanilla, some toffee. This is probably, I wish I'd have known now. Yeah. I wish I would have known then what I know now about this one, because I had this one before whenever I was still in my infancy on tasting whiskey and enjoying it as it should be. Because I bought a bottle years ago before I really started getting into Scotch, and it was a 12-year-old old bottling. Oh, new shirt. Whiskey is my spirit animal. Old bottling, and I just thought it was the hottest thing I've ever had before. I'm like, some older black gentleman who used to run a bar here in town told me to get it. He said, "Man, you want some good stuff? Get that Elijah Craig small batch, 12-year." So that's the good stuff. So I got it, and I was like, "Man, I don't know what he's talking about." Little did I know, he knew what he was talking about. I mean, it does have some spice on the back end, but man, it's so good. I mean, I personally would rank this a little bit higher than the Weller 12. That's just my opinion. I would pick this one just on numbers alone, probably like a 8.7. It just smells so good, and this is so good. You know what? I'm not going to go higher than the Weller 12 just because it's unfair. I would need to do a blind tasting, but it's a solid 8.5, 8.6. Bonnie, it's just so oily in the glass. The finish is great. The body is nice. The mouthfeel is wonderful. The taste is just phenomenal. The nose is what a bourbon should smell like. Just wonderful. This is the only one I got left, about half a bottle. I'm searching for another one. When I find it, I'm going to buy all of them that they got. Mm. Yeah, that's some wonderful stuff. Yeah. I want Elijah Craig 12-year bottled in bond. That's what I want. Maybe that's the old Fitzgerald. Oh well, that's all I got. Tomorrow night I will be hosting or presenting at the East Texas Bourbon Society's January meeting. We'll be doing a Scotch flight. If you're in the area, show up. I want to say it's $30 a head, but we'll be doing 5 or 6 different Scotches. What? And we'll have a good time. So holler at me if you're in the area, and I'll tell you where it's at. It's at Tempest Golf Club in Gladewater. What? Gladewater, Texas, Highway 135. But like always, check out the Beer Idiots podcast. I'm at Son of Thor 3 on Instagram. I have links here in the corner of my homepage in the banner. Check us out. Share this with friends. Like and subscribe. All that good stuff. If you feel free, donate to the Patreon. I would appreciate it. But anyway, like always, drink some whiskey, share with your friends and family. Have a nice day. Take care. She made an appearance.